And Anna Jay has the Queen Slayer locked in on Wanda, and Wanda taps out. Ding 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 ding. The Anna Jay wins the pre-show match. Here is your winner by submission, the star of the show, Anna Jay. Big congratulations to Anna Jay on defeating Wanda Williams here in our pre-show match. I'll tell you one thing, Pat. I think going back to NXT has really helped Anna. Absolutely, she's really established herself as one of those quick rising faces. She's really well loved by these fans, and she absolutely deserves more opportunities. Well, that is going to be the end. Well, that is going to be it for us here on the pre-show. Once again, big congratulations to Anna Jay on defeating Wanda Williams on the pre-show. And now let's head back. Now it's time to head down to the arena as we now begin Halloween Havoc, and we're kicking things off with the Evolve Women's Championship between Danielle Vaughn and Rachel Pierce. Thank you very much, Patrick Ballantine, and hello everybody. Welcome to NXT Halloween Havoc. I am Joe Tessitore alongside Gail, Kim, and Gail. We've got a great show in store for everybody here tonight. Yeah, a couple of matches will be held under the Halloween style rules. Kevin Owens and bouncy Javon Evans will be trapped inside of No Man's Land, aka a steel cage. That is what it's being called here under Halloween Havoc rules, No Man's Land. They will be inside No Man's Land for the NXT Championship inside of a solid steel cage. If Kevin Owens fails to capture the title, then he's got to move at the back of the line. Hello, Sean. Hello, Isabel. I'm doing all right. And our main event, Red Velvet's gonna have the odds stacked against her because the general manager Kelly has forced herself to be the special guest referee of the main event, and you know she is secretly plotting to make sure that Carly Bright leaves with the championship. Oh, you never know. She could call this down the middle. Oh, come on, Gail. You know damn well what she's planning. You know damn well she's made herself the referee just so in that way she can make sure that Carly Bright leaves with the NXT Women's Championship. And now it's time for our first match. The Evolve Women's Championship is about to be decided. The opening contest is for the Evolve Women's Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Birmingham, England. She is the voice of Evolve, Danielle Vaughn. Will the voice of Evolve become the new Evolve Women's Champion? And I, for one, am really hoping that does not end up being the case. You know, Danielle Vaughn is so talented. I never understand why you and other people just do not see the talent in this woman. Oh, don't get us wrong, she is talented, but it's just her voice that is so egregious and annoying. Arena Grace of all people to dethrone Yaling Lee. All over talented women like Indy, Zaya, Danny, and Elena. Geordie, they go with her absolutely terrible decision. I agree. I agree, man. I don't want to be that jerk, but they're probably only pushing her because she's Santino's daughter. And her opponent from Berlin, Germany. She's the Evolve Women's Champion, Rachel Pierce. Rachel Pierce, who has truly earned and deserved that Evolve Women's Championship. She's definitely fought against tough challenges. Sarah Ponting, her arch rival Lucy Wright. I think she has more than proven that I think she's more than proven it's favoritism, and TNA will get accused of nepotism. Yeah. I saw that Grand Slam Australia was taped, so it won't be live. I already know the results, but yeah, I already know the results because Wikipedia showed it. So again, I can't watch it unless they post everything on YouTube, which I think it starts at like now America time. I'm going to assume 8 p.m. America time. So probably like usually whenever Raw or SmackDown would usually start. Because I think usually Raw or SmackDown in America time would usually start around 6 or 7. That's just my educated guess anyway. And big drop kick there by Vaughn. And now Vaughn goes into the cover to win the Evolve Women's title and a kick out. I definitely think it absolutely would be considered favoritism because they're pushing her because she's Santino's daughter. Because we all know how fans hate seeing... Because we all know how fans hate seeing wrestling companies push wrestlers because of, you know, who their parents were. Because we all know how people hate it. I don't think AJ Styles will debut on the Australia show. Oh, look at this. The Berlin Lock. The Berlin Lock locked in. I already know who did debut, but it's not AJ Styles. Someone does debut, but it's not AJ Styles. Oh! Danielle Vaughn dropping. And now look at this. And look at this, she calls that the Swan Song! And she calls that the Swan Song. And will it be the Swan Song of Rachel Pierce's title reign? The last song! And that'll do it! Pierce kicks out! Wow! And Danielle can't believe it. Danielle Vaughn cannot believe it. No, it's not them either. No, it's not them either. It is an Australian wrestler, but it's not them. And now Rachel takes down Danielle and goes into the cover to win to retain the title. Danielle Vaughan came very close to becoming the new Evolve Women's Champion, but Rachel Pierce now Rachel Pierce is starting to feel it. Oh, big crossbody. Big crossbody. And now Rachel starting to feel it. Oh, look at this. And now has Vaughan. Oh, an air raid crash, and that could be it for Vaughnie. Oh, but Danielle holds on. Danielle just managed to hold on. Oh no. And now Danielle in trouble, and there's the Berlin lock. And Rachel with the Berlin lock. The Berlin lock on Vaughan. Vaughan, center of the ring. Danielle's got nowhere to go. Danielle's got nowhere to go. She taps. And Rachel retains the Evolve Women's Championship. Here's your winner and still the Evolve Women's Champion, Rachel Pierce. And Rachel Pierce is still the Evolve Women's Champion. Big congratulations to Rachel on remaining the Evolve Women's Champion. Now wait a second, what is Rachel doing? Rachel has asked for a mic. And still your Evolve Women's Champion, Rachel Pierce. And the loser of the match, Danielle Vaughan. Shut up. Danielle Vaughan being mocked. Rachel Pierce mocking Danielle Vaughan. And look, no disrespect to Jody Threat, but why the hell did they not have Elena Black win that Battle Royal? You bring her in and you don't even have her win that Battle Royal. You have her get eliminated by Jakara Jackson of all people. And they almost trolled the audience by having Tessa Blanchard winning. Seriously, what is TNA thinking? What is TNA thinking? You sign a new big talent in Elena Black and you don't just push her to the moon? I can't use the time limit to my advantage tonight. You can make her tap out. I know. I know, Stevie. I'm not worried. I'm not worried, though. I will overcome any obstacle that Kelly throws in front of me. Elena hasn't been featured in 2 weeks either. Also here, happy Valentine's Day. Aw, thank you, Steve. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much, Steve. I love you, Cass. I love you too, Stevie. Oh, please. Oh, well, isn't that cute? Well, isn't that cute? I know it's Valentine's Day today, but my God. That is so cute. I'm on my own, against the wall. The precious building, no, I never fall. Ding, ding, ding. The following contest is for the Women's Speed Championship. However, if the time limit expires, Cassie Fairbanks will lose the Women's Speed Championship. Making her way to the ring, the challenger, representing Mutiny, the EST, Bianca Belair. Also, they need to give that BDE wins. He lost to Nick Namath and Eric Young. Well, he is a celebrity. Well, he is a celebrity YouTuber. Yes, I know that dipshit always wins, but that's... I know that dipshit always wins, but still. And her opponent, she is the Women's Speed Champion, Cassie Fairbanks. True, but he is new to wrestling. Eric should have put him over. Agreed, but hey, you know, they obviously want him to learn the hard way what it means to... You got to pay your dues. They clearly want him to pay his dues. That's probably what they want him to do. They probably want him to pay his dues first. Something that dipshit didn't do. Cassie Fairbanks has been an incredible Women's Speed Champion since winning the championship. Yeah, and mind you, she only won that championship due to favoritism because the CEO, Patrick Ballantine, lifted her suspension when Kelly suspended her, and two, she won the title immediately following her suspension. That's why I gave it to her. Because I thought it fit her. I mean, can't you at least admit that Cassie Fairbanks deserves to be the champion? She's been a fighting champion. She's taken on all comers. This coming Thursday on Evolve, next Thursday on Evolve, she'll be defending that title again against Heather White, who became #1 contender by pinning her own tag team partner, Izzy Dame. Or she might not be defending the title this next Thursday if Bianca Belair if the time limit expires. Yeah, usually the time limit expires. Usually whenever the time limit expires, it usually leads to a match ending via a draw. It would usually mean that match ends in a draw, but Kelly has thrown in a new curveball to make it more challenging for Fairbanks. That this time, if the timer expires, Fairbanks will lose the championship. Kelly. I like Carmen's entrance in 2K26, yet there have been complaints like it doesn't look like her. Be happy she's in the game. Also, you know how fans complained that they didn't update Maurice? Well, apparently they did update Maurice, and fans are still complaining. I'm like, dude, they updated her. Like, they updated her. You wanted her to update her. She did. And you're still upset? And you're still upset about it? Like, bro, just be happy. Like, bro, just be happy that they actually did the one thing you told them to do. This is why I don't take the community seriously. It's an alternative outfit that's unlocked in the showcase. It's probably the same thing for that AJ Lee one. It's probably locked behind showcase as well. And now Bianca in control. Yeah, if I'm Bianca Belair, I would try to run down the time as much as I can. I would attempt to run down the timer as much as I can, so then that way I can win via timeout. That's what, with this new rule implied, that's what I would, with this new rule added, that's what I would be doing if I'm Bianca. Winning the match by timer, so then that way you would become the champion without physically beating Cassie. I think that would just prove that Bianca Belair is a coward. She calls herself the EST, the roughest, the toughest, the meanest, the baddest, and the quickest, and everything in between. But I think she'll be called the cowardist. But I think she'll literally be called the cowardist if she takes the coward's way out. Oh, look at this. Bianca, oh, sneaking a big move, but Fairbanks with a nice counter. Oh. And now Bianca. Oh, look at this, Bianca. Oh, look at this. Bianca's doing exactly what I said she should do, and that's run down the clock, make it hard for Cassie Fairbanks. With only and we've got a minute and a half remaining. A minute and a half remaining left for Cassie Fairbanks. And I'll roll through into a super kick. Roll through into a super kick and into the cover. And Bianca Belair finds herself in trouble. Bianca Belair finds herself in trouble. And Bianca Belair once again rolling out of the ring. Once again trying to run down the timer. This is brilliant. Once again trying to run down the timer. But Cassie Fairbanks is not going to let her get away. Cassie's not going to let Bianca... She's not going to let Bianca get away with this strategy again. 60 seconds left remaining. Clothesline. Time is running out for Fairbanks. Oh, look at this. And now the Cassie lock. Oh, look at this. Look at the timer. There's still some time left. Bianca trapped in the submission. Look at the clock. Look at the clock. 40 seconds. The clock is running down. The clock is running down. Bianca's just got to hold on. Bianca's just got to hold on. She's just going to let the timer expire. Bianca trying to hold in the submission as much as she can here. Trying to survive the submission. The clock is ticking. The clock is ticking. The clock is ticking down. 18, 16, 15. Bianca's just got to hold on. She's just got to survive. With a few seconds left, look at this! And the clock! And she taps out! And she taps! With only 8 seconds left! Bianca couldn't hold on anymore! Here is your winner, and still the Women's Speed Champion, Cassie Fairbanks! Cassie Fairbanks is still the Women's Speed Champion. Bianca just had to hold on with 8 more seconds to spare and she would have became the champion. But it shows you that the submission was too much for Bianca to handle and she couldn't hold on. Cassie Fairbanks continues to be the fighting champion. Australia is 11th. Yeah, I know. Cassie Fairbanks celebrating on the stage. And from behind! But it's Heather White! It's Heather White from behind! And Heather White with the white tide on the stage. That's right. That's why they're the calling. Izzy Dame and Heather White jumping Cassie Fairbanks on the stage. Will Heather White become the new Women's Speed Champion? Will she bring the title into the calling? Will Heather White bring the Women's Speed title into the calling? Is anybody's guess. Kelly, why are you making yourself the referee for the main event match between Red Velvet and Carly Bright? Are you questioning my authority, Byron? No, I'm just asking a question. No, I can do what I want. I don't care if this is Boise, Idaho, the hometown of the Evolve GM Tori. And more importantly, I can do whatever the hell I want. Norway, Italy, and USA are the top three. I don't really watch the Olympics much, but I don't watch the Olympics much, but yeah, I am aware because I have been hearing my dad watch it. So Byron, unless you want to keep your job, you better show me more respect around here. Also, why did you send Sarah after Emily Jackson? She was just invited to the show. She doesn't work here, so she can't be here. Same thing for AJ Lee. All I keep hearing is that she's here to just support her girl Maxine. No, she needs to get out of here. Otherwise, AJ Lee will have will have some more issues other than Christina. Now Byron, get out of my office. Now Byron, get out of my office. I've got things to do. The general manager, Kelly, obviously feeling very, very nervous. Well, the following contest is a tag team match for the NXT Women's Tag Team Championships. Introducing the challengers, Kendall Gray and Ren Sinclair, Ren QCC. The Ren Quarter Catch Crew. They won a fatal 4-way to earn the right to challenge for the titles. You know, they came close to winning the titles at Summer Bash. Oh, it's time to rock and roll. And their opponents, they are the NXT Women's Tag Team Champions, Big Tiff and WWE Hall of Famer, Trish Stratus. I know you probably won't agree, but I don't see Charlotte winning her qualifying match. I think she will. Remember, they're planning to do Tiffany or Charlotte versus Jade at WrestleMania. Well, as I mentioned earlier, Or imagine if they give it to Kiana. Or imagine if they give it to Kiana James. I don't see Oscar winning it either. It'll probably be Natty. Well, as I mentioned earlier, Kendall and Ren came very, very close to becoming the champions at Summer Bash, but that was until Carly Bright turned on Ren and Kendall, which ultimately led to Trish and Tiff retaining the belts in the first place. Yeah, that's how they ultimately retained the titles in the first place. Many fans believe Kendall and Ren were robbed out of the titles at Summer Bash. Well, people can say what they want to say, but the result was Trish and Tiff retained their titles that night. Again, thank me. But again, you can't ignore that Carly Bright played a role in the champions retaining their titles. I agree, the no contest match should have been Jade and Jordan, not the tag match. Exactly, I think it was dumb that a random tag match that had no story, no build, and no meaning and no reason for happening was given the no contest, but the one match where neither wrestler could afford to lose the match, they go with, yeah, we'll have someone lose that match. Oh, and Kendall just got yanked against the ropes. Tag made, and here comes Ren Sinclair, who will never forget Ren Sinclair winning the NXT Women's Tag Team Championships with Lola Vice, and how unique that title win was, when Lola Vice knocked Ren out, and Ren fell on top of her opponent and got the pinfall win. Tag made, and here comes Trish again. Oh, look at this. And a cheap shot by Trish. And Trish with a cheap shot. And now look at and Tiff getting involved. And now the champions are in control. But Bo Patrick, Nia and Lash were chasing the titles, so they had to face Rhea and Io like they went after Kyrie and Oscar, Rhea and Alexa and Charlotte when they were champions. So just because they have a couple of backstage segments doesn't mean, yes, they deserve a title shot. Did they become number one contenders for the titles? No. You can't just have a backstage segment and then just give someone a title match. And now Tiff. And now look at this. And oh man, vicious. That was a vicious move. That was vicious. Big Tiff with a vicious knee. And now Stratus brings Sinclair into the corner. Points to the sky. Oh, man. And there's the Stratus faction to retain the gold. Oh. Also they were feuding with Charlotte and Alexa, and that feud just randomly ended. there was no conclusion to that rivalry. They just moved on. Ren Sinclair badly. Ren Sinclair badly needs to make a tag. Ren Sinclair is in dire need of a tag, and now Trish finds herself in trouble. Ren in a dire need of a tag and gets it. And there's the tag, and here comes Kendall. And Kendall now all fired up. And now Kendall Gray all fired up. Tosses. Well, I don't agree with that decision. Yeah, don't know what she was thinking there. Tossing Trish to the outside and then just tagging Sinclair back in. Oh, that was a foolish move. I think that was very foolish of Kendall Gray to just immediately tag out after desperately trying to get in the ring. Wyatt Six and BFT also still feuding. Yep, unfortunately, they're also still feuding. Unfortunately, their feud is still going. And now tag made again. And oh! And there's the Shades of Grey. The Shades of Grey on Trish. New champs. New champs. New champs! New champs! Kendall and Ren have done it! Here are your winners! And new NXT Women's Tag Team Champions, Kendall Gray and Ren Sinclair. Ren QCC! Kendall Gray and Ren Sinclair. Ren Sinclair is now a two-time tag champion, while Kendall Gray wins the gold for the first time in her career. Congratulations to Kendall on her first major championship in NXT. Huge win. The Shades of Grey to Trish Stratus. Put the Stratus faction down, and Kendall with a huge pinfall win on Stratus. And Big Tiff helping Trish Stratus up. I'm sorry, Tiff. What the? Oh my God, look out! And Tiff with it. And Tiff is attacking Trish. What the hell? And now Tiff. Oh my God, what a choke slam! What a choke slam on Trish! And good Lord! Trish Stratus got flung really high up. Oh, look at this! What the hell? What the hell? And now Tiff. And now Tiff with the power trip to Stratus. What the hell? Big Tiff just attacked her mentor. Just attacked her mentor. Thank me, Trish. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be a champion. You suck, you suck, you suck, you suck. Kiss my ass. Oh, Big Tiff. Well, Big Tiff has betrayed her mentor. Hey, don't be down, Danny. You had a good showing out there. Hey, Danny, will you be my Valentine? Sure, Norman. I guess this could make me feel better. Don't worry. Everything will be alright. Thanks, Norman. I guess you made me feel better. Good luck against Trent. Yep, Trish Stratus is the one that turned face, Isabel. I love you too, Isabel. Dun 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 dun. The following contest is set for one fall and is for the Evolve Championship. Making his way to the ring, the challenger from St. Paul, Minnesota, weighing in at 294 pounds, Trent Lake. The Minnesotan powerhouse. Makes his way to the ring. He's had his fair share of success. We've talked about it before. Yep, he's made up. We've talked about it before how he's a former two-time NXT champion and a former two-time United States champion. And the thing that Trent has admitted, he says returning to NXT was the best decision he ever made. Was well, mainly because of his new relationship with Tracy Lara. Traveling on the fighter combi. Happy trailer full of zombie. I met a strange lady. She made me nervous. She took me in and gave me breakfast. And his opponent, he is the Evolve Champion from Geelong, Melbourne, Victoria, Australia, weighing in at 250 pounds, the man from down under, Norman Burgoyne. Do you come from the land down under, where women glow and men ponder? Well, I'll tell you one thing, Norman Burgoyne has earned the right to call himself the Evolve Champion. Yep, he's made up too. Norman has had some pretty big history with Trent Lake. These two have had their fair share of history together. Let's not forget these two feuded over the NXT Championship. Remember, it was Norman who dethroned Trent to become NXT Champion. And what an ironic twist of fate it could be that if it's the other way around, where Trent Lake dethrones Norman of a championship. Random sneeze. Oh! Ramsey's backside right into Norman. And now Trent firing his clubbing blows. Oh! Samoan drop. Not entirely sure why they had Mickie James attack the Elegance brand. Like, I thought Mickie was retired because I saw the clip that Mickie James attacked them. I'm like, huh? Were they ever building to anything between Ash by Elegance and Mickie James? It was very bizarre. I just thought that was a bit bizarre. And now Norman building momentum. Norman was building momentum, but Trent Lake able to slow him down. Oh! And Trent Lake turns the tide of this match. Yeah, Trent has now turned the tide of this matchup. Oh, lifting Norman up high. Oh! And now a headbutt for his troubles. Oh, well, he had something planned. Trent clearly had a big move planned. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is what. Oh, yeah, these two. You know, these two have worked with each other a lot. Oh. Big old knee strike. Big old knee strike. And now Norman finds himself in danger. Oh, wait a minute. Was looking for the Lake 5. Was looking for the Lake 5. And look out. And Trent Lake. Oh, man. Massive launching pad there. And now Trent Lake, we're looking for the Lake 5 again. But Norman avoids it again. And look at this. And there it is, the Holy Crikey. The Holy Crikey to the champ. Sorry, to the challenger. Oh, and a kick out. Buying bread from a man in Brazil. He was 6'4" and full of muscle. I said, "Do you speak my language?" He smiled and gave me a Vegemite sandwich. Yep, he did. Yes. Yes, he did. My goodness, what a back and forth this match has really been. This has really been the battle of wills. What about Nia? Sean is predicting that Nia is going to win the Chamber qualifier. And now Norman goes in for an inside cradle. Reggie, that doesn't sound good. Well, a lot of people definitely have tried it, and some don't like it. And oh man, I almost forgot this was a no DQ match. Oh. I almost forgot these two were fighting in a Halloween Havoc style match. Oh, big old choke slam. I would be shocked if Charlotte wins. Why would you be shocked if Charlotte wins? I think everyone is predicting Charlotte's going to win. I think you should be shocked if anyone other than Charlotte wins. Well, look at this. And, oh, German suplex. German suplex through the table. And now Trent takes down Norman. I think Norman could be cooked here. I think Norman could be done for. Lifting him up. And it is the Lake 5 connects. Norman kicks out. What? Yeah, I read that too. I'm like, yeah, no way in hell Brock's gonna. I'm like, yeah, no way in hell they're gonna have it. Like, yeah, no way in hell Brock's gonna lose to LA Knight. Trent cannot believe it that he still could not put Norman away. And now look at this, looking for the leg 5 again, but this time Norman with a roll up, but a kick out. My God, what a match this is turning out to be. What a matchup this is turning out to be. The only reason I believe Brock didn't lost to Roman was because Vince asked him to. Yeah. And a big slam to Trent leg, and he's got him! Norman! And Norman does it! Norman has put away Trent. Here's your winner and still the Evolve champion, Norman Burgoyne. And Norman Burgoyne with that massive slam to put Trent away. That was an incredible match between both long-time rivals, but Norman remains the Evolve champion. A Mutiny member has failed to win a championship. Oba is on the SmackDown roster. That hasn't been confirmed yet. You heard a Kookaburra laughing this morning, I see. Please destroy Kit again, Oba. Don't make it competitive. I know, like, I know, like, why is Oba, like this guy is a big man, and why is he exchanging poems? We're supposed to buy into him as a monster, but yet he's reciting toxic poems. Hey, Maxie. Hi, AJ. Nice. What are you doing here? I'm here to support you, of course. You're my girl. You're my girl, so of course I'm going to support you tonight. Best of luck out there against Natalia, okay? Thanks, AJ. That means a lot. That means a lot. And also, thank you so much for the training. Thank you so much for the training. I really appreciated that too. No problem. No problem. Hi, Carmen. Look, I better go and let the two of you talk, okay? Good luck. Good luck, Maxie. I know you can beat Natty. Thanks. And I better go before Kelly has a fit again. Hey, Carmen. Max, I know how much you want this match with Natty, but this is a no-holds-barred match. No holds barred, huh? Yeah. Kelly spun the wheel, and it landed on a no-holds-barred match. No disqualification. So I can do whatever I want to Natty, huh? And Natty can do the same to you. Look, Carmen, I'll be fine. I need this. I need to get my revenge. I need this, okay? Natty was my teacher. Our teacher. She was our teacher. And she betrayed us. Don't forget, she attacked you. So I think we should be trying to seek revenge on Natty. We poured our hearts out for her in the dungeon, and she kicked us to the curb like a piece of meat. So, Carmen, I understand why you're against me wrestling Natty, but I have to do this for myself, okay? I understand. Thank you. Dungeon Dolls. Dungeon Dolls. And once I'm done with Natty, we can get back those tag team titles. Well, here comes Natty. The following contest is a no-holds-barred match. Making her way to the ring from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, the low-key legend, Natty Neidhart. The self-proclaimed low-key legend. Natty demands respect. And Natty says she's done elevating. She is decimating. Apparently WWE released that young Australian girl that was from Future Legends. It was never reported. It's believed that one of the reasons Ava left. Ava is in a relationship with her. Yeah, I did hear. Yeah, I did hear that they're in a relationship with her. A little bit of a lezo action going on there, and that's perfectly fine. They can do that. Nothing against it at all. And her opponent from Sacramento, California, Maxine Dupree. Well, Maxine Dupree getting a good luck charm, getting her best of wishes from AJ Lee, and also was finally given her blessing from her friend Carmen to go out there and get some payback on Natty. Look, while I respect Maxine's determination to get revenge on Natty, but you got to remember that these two you changed Sam Draper. He's in Brisbane. I see. DDT by Maxine. And Maxine with a drop kick. Oh, and Natty being and now Natty counters. And Maxine had the early advantage. Remember, this is no holds barred, so this is no DQ. These ladies can do whatever they want to each other. He's not in Essendon anymore. I see. So he's changed teams. And look at this. And Maxine, oh, to the outside, a crossbody to the outside. Natty taking full force. And look out. Oh, and a suplex on the concrete. Natalia turned around Maxine's momentum. Oh, rammed into the barrier. No, we were just talking and watching YouTube. It's really all we did. And Natty showing that mean streak. Yeah, Natty showing her mean streak. This new mean streak that she has developed ever since betraying Maxine. Oh, and a running, and there's that running basement drop kick. Come on, Maxine! And now Natty with a submission locked in on Dupree, and now a submission locked in on Dupree, trying to force Dupree to tap out. And Dupree with a clothesline. And another clothesline, and here comes Maxine, and Natalya counters. And Natalya slowing down Maxine's momentum. Wow, nice counter. Nice counter there by Dupree. Oh, and a kick out. And Maxine with an arm drag covers Natty, and Natty kicks out. I know a lot of people are going to be thinking that they're pairing AJ with Maxine just to try and get Maxine over. I know that's probably what BC and so many other people are thinking. Triple H is so desperate to get Maxine over, he's going to pair her with AJ. Oh, sending her right into the table. Maxine sending Natalya right into the table. And now Maxine has Natalya. Suplex through the table, and Natalya goes through the table. Natalya told Maxine if she has any hope to survive, she's got to show her mean streak. She's got to show that she's got to unleash the mean streak within her. Oh man, and Maxine throwing that chair. Maxine throwing that chair right in Natty's face. Oh, and Natty with a Michinoku driver. Oh, Maxine looked. Oh, Natty by nature. The Natty by nature misses its mark. Now what is Dupree thinking? And now Dupree has Natty. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, look out. The steel chair is in perfect position. Oh! Angle slam on the chair. Angle slam on the chair. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Looking for the maximum effect. And now Maxine with the chair. Huh? Come on. Look at this. And Maxine unleashing her mean streak. And Maxine unleashing her mean streak on Natty. And Natty bringing out a table. And now Natty, oh, runs into an arm drag. And now Natalya, oh, head first into a chair. Head first into the chair. Oh, was looking for the maximum effect again. And Natty went for the sharpshooter. But Maxine counters into a roll-up, almost. Remember how you said what's wrong with Kyle going into Grand Slam as champion? Patrick, they could have done the match at Grand Slam and had Kyle win the title for a feel-good moment. But then people would still be angry about it. But people would still be angry that Ciampa had a short-term reign. And now Maxine now finally got the ankle of Natty. The maximum effort. And there's the ankle lock on Natty. The ankle lock on Natty. It's locked in. And there's the ankle lock. Locked in on Natty. Natty's on the verge of submitting. Is Natty. Is the low-key legend on the verge of losing. On the verge of losing. And oh, what the hell? Who the hell? Who the hell was that? Someone from behind. Who the hell was that? Some masked person just with a steel chair just clobbered Maxine. Who the hell was that? I have no idea what the hell is going on here. And now Natty. And now Natty taking full, and now Natalya taking full advantage of whatever the hell happened. What the hell happened? Who the hell attacked Maxine from behind? And now the sharpshooter locked in on Dupree. Who the hell was that attacked that? Who the hell was that attacked Maxine? And now the sharpshooter, and Maxine taps. Natalya wins. Who the hell? Here is your winner via submission, the low-key legend, Natty Neidhart. And Natty wins the match. Some mysterious person just... what? Oh my God! What? Carmen Petrovic! What the hell? You're my friend! Carmen Petrovic, and oh, and Carmen with the spin kick! And Carmen with her kick on Maxine. What the hell is this? And now Natty and Carmen with a 2-on-1 attack. With a 2-on-1 attack on Maxine. Let's light it up. Oh, wait a second. What the? I thought she was leaving. Here comes AJ Lee. Here comes AJ Lee. Thought she was leaving. AJ Lee's here, and AJ tackles Natty. Thought AJ was leaving, and AJ Lee coming out here to aid her friend Maxine, and AJ tackling down Natty. AJ said she was leaving, and AJ Lee now trying to help out Maxine, fight off Carmen and Natty. AJ Lee fighting them both off. Fighting them off, and Carmen from behind. And Carmen from behind. And down goes AJ. Look at this. And now Carmen. And Carmen Petrovic. Oh, with the slice kick. And there's that vicious kick to AJ. And now Natty. My God, Natty and Carmen Petrovic have formed an alliance together. AJ Lee tried to be the hero and she paid for it. AJ Lee tried to be a hero and she ultimately paid for it. She should have stayed out. This is not her business. Go back to SmackDown and stay out of my business. And look at... And Carmen again with a vicious kick. And AJ and Maxine are both left laying. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I can't believe this. Carmen Petrovic was secretly working with Natty all along. AJ and Carmen both left laying. Were both left laying by Natty and her new friend Carmen Petrovic. Maxine just can't catch a break. Everyone keeps turning on her. No one likes Maxine. I'm telling you, no one likes Maxine. Everyone just keeps turning on her. Yeah, that'll teach AJ from getting involved in our business. That'll teach her. Kelly, why is my match a steel cage match? Kevin, you wanted your rematch for the title. I know! But why am I in a steel cage? Well, we spun the wheel and it landed on a no escape match. What can I do about it? Just win the title back, okay? Just win the title back. It shouldn't matter what the match type is, right? So I saw Carmen's entrance from Evolve and she fought Kendall. I didn't hear boos. Well, it might be like clearly the heel experiment is just starting. Clearly. Kelly? Yes, Montez? I was told to give you this. What is it? Damn. That don't sound good, Kelly. The note says that Kelly must be a fair ref and call the match down the middle. No favoritism. Signed by Patrick Ballantine. I know how to read, Bailey. Sorry. And it also says that if you don't, you'll be fired. I know how to read, Rhonda. Just go have your match, Kevin. I'm not in the mood. Damn. Isn't Kelly hot when she's angry? Now's not the time, Caleb. Wow. Once again, the CEO, Patrick Ballantine, applying pressure on Kelly. Well, it's now time for the no escape match. Also known as the steel cage match. Well, the steel cage does have an escape route, so there is an escape. The following contest is the No Escape Steel Cage match and is for the NXT Championship. Introducing the challenger, representing Mutiny, he is the co-leader, Kevin Owens. Well, Kevin Owens was not too happy when he found out his his match was contested in a steel cage match. I mean, can you blame the guy? He was probably expecting a standard singles match, but now he's going to be locked inside of a cage, like a caged animal. Yeah, boys. Bouncy. And introducing next, he is the NXT champion. He is the NXT champion, Javon Evans. Oh, Javon Evans getting a great ovation as he makes his way to the ring. Perhaps Isabel. Javon Evans getting a standing ovation as he makes his way to the ring, the youngest NXT champion of all time. This man made history by becoming the youngest NXT champion. Well, there we go. The steel cage is now being lowered, and here we go. And look at Kevin Owens. Oh, look at this. Kevin Owens immediately. Kevin Owens immediately trying to climb out of the cage. Kevin Owens immediately trying to climb out of the cage. He wants to get this match over with. Oh, look at Kevin trying to exit the cage, trying to leave, but Javon Evans bringing him back. Look at Kevin Owens being a coward, trying to run away. What do you mean he's being a coward? That's the rules of the match. The rules of the match is to escape the cage, and oh man, and Owens gets bounced off. That's not being a coward. That's following the rules of the match. That's the steel cage match is designed to prevent interferences. Mutiny cannot interfere in this matchup. At least that's the purpose of the steel cage anyway. It's to keep the Mutiny members from interfering. Man oh man, has things gone bad to worse from Kelly Kelly? She made herself the special referee of the main event match between Red Velvet and Carly Bright, obviously doing it in full contention to make sure Carly Bright becomes the new NXT Women's Champion. But now she's been told by the CEO, Patrick Ballantine, via a note that if she is not a fair referee, if she does not be a fair referee and she has to call it down the middle and show no favoritism, otherwise she will be fired on the spot. I did see a few people say Jasmine Knox was scanned for 2K26 before she left. I doubt she'd be in the game, so Fatal Attraction will only have 2 people. Well, if she was scanned for the game, then they'll probably put her in. I mean, there are so many people in 2K25 that were released, but that were gone from WWE, like AOP, Karrion Kross, Indy Harwell. They were all gone from WWE, and they still made it in. Fatal Influence, I mean. Well, they kind of do feel like another version of Toxic Attraction, so I don't blame you for saying that. Oh! They do feel like a 2.0 version of Toxic Attraction. And Javon Evans, oh, with the OG cutter! Oh, and Kevin Owens just manages to kick out. Kicked out at a count of 2. And Javon Evans now building momentum. Javon now feeling the momentum turning. And now Kevin. And now Kevin Owens now. Well, yeah, because Zari is going to betray her. Oh, look at this. Oh, and Kevin Owens now. Kevin Owens now trying to... Oh, Kevin Owens trying to pull the tights. Oh, look out. And now once again pulling on the tights and a kick out. And Kevin Owens, well remember pulling on someone's tights is legal in these matches because there's no DQ. And there it is, the pop-up powerbomb on Javon. And stunner. And there's the stunner by Owens. And now Owens looking to escape the cage. And now Kevin Owens looking to escape the no escape match. Will Kevin Owens make history and become a 3-time NXT champion? Will he join Samoa Joe as one of the only people to be a 3-time NXT champion? Oh, but bouncy Javon Evans not going to let that happen. Javon Evans ain't going to let that happen. Nah. And the bouncy Javon not going to let that happen as Kevin Owens goes head first off the cage. And now, wait a minute. Owens counters. Owens counters out of a pile driver. Now Owens with a clothesline. Come on! Come on, you little twerp! Oh, look at this. And now Kevin Owens underestimating young Javon. And now look at this. And now Javon Evans. I think he's asking for the door to be opened. But Kevin Owens says no. Open it! Hurry up! And Kevin Owens asking for the door to be opened. Come on! And there's the OG cutter! And there's the OG cutter! And there's the win for Javon! Kevin Owens tried to leave the cage but ran into an OG cutter for the 1-2-3. Here is your winner and still the NXT champion, Javon Evans. Well, things have not been going Kelly's way tonight. Mutiny have been failing to win their titles. Yep, he's a face. I don't see Sol winning the title. Well, yeah, she shouldn't because Zaria's going to turn on her. Oh, there you see her, Kelly. There's Kelly. The woman who has been put a lot of pressure tonight. She thought she was clever by inserting herself as the special referee of the matchup between herself and between Carly Bright and Red Velvet to make sure Carly Bright leaves with the title, but now by orders of the CEO, Patrick Ballantine, that she must be fair and call it down the middle, otherwise she'll be fired. Will Kelly be fair, or will she defy the CEO? I guess we're about to find out next. It's our main event here at Halloween Havoc. Holla, holla, holla. So all the girls will say who they're voting out to do cyber to back to the way take it back. Holla, holla, holla. The following contest is for the NXT Women's Championship. Introducing the special referee, the NXT General Manager and Mutiny Leader, Kelly. I also saw something about Randy versus Alistair at WrestleMania. I'd be down for that. But then again, Triple H changes his mind all the time. So mutiny. Mutiny. And introducing the participants first, the challenger, representing Mutiny, Carly Bright. Carly Bright representing Mutiny here as she became #1 contender by defeating Red Velvet in a tag team match. Stir it up, stir it up. And her opponent, she is the NXT Women's Champion, Red Velvet. Red Velvet getting a great ovation as she makes her way to the ring. The NXT Women's Championship on the line. And Red Velvet reluctantly but does hand the NXT Women's Championship to Kelly. And here we go. Let's see how this is going to be very interesting. And here we go. And the bell has sounded and here we go. Now with that meter up the very top there, if Kelly shows way too much favoritism during this match, that bar is going to be full, and that would mean Kelly would not only be fired, but then she would get removed from Power. Well, I think you mean if it empties. Oh yeah, definitely. I think you mean if it empties because she'll be showing too much favoritism. And into the corner. And And now into the cover. And Kelly is being fair. Looks like she is being fair. I guess the threat of the CEO, Patrick Ballantine, has loomed over her yet again. I don't know why Patrick just continues to threaten Kelly with every decision she makes. She is the general manager after all. She may be the general manager, but she's definitely been drunk with power. She's been abusing her power. She's not been afraid to abuse her power. And again, she abused her power to get herself in this position as the ref. Because again, she wanted to make sure Carly Bright would become the champion. Kali sucks. Kali sucks. Kali sucks. Kali sucks. Shut up! And the fans letting... And the NXT Universe letting Kali Bright know that she sucks. And now look at this. Oh, nice counter there by Bright. And now, oh, now look at this. A nice crucifix. Oh, man. Oh, that was a little bit quicker there from Kali. What are you talking about? That was a perfect count. Oh, I don't know. That looked a little bit quick for my taste. I think she was really trying to sneak in a quick count there. Oh, and a kick out again by Red Velvet. Oh, and now Bright. And Kali, oh, Kali Bright! But the overdrive, and there's an overdrive to win the title! Oh! Red Velvet kicked out. I know how much Kali probably wished she could have counted really fast when that happened. And now look at this. Oh! And a quick roll up there. And a big drop kick. And now another inside cradle. And now another inside cradle. And now Red Velvet starting to build up some momentum here. And now Red Velvet, beautiful off the ropes there. And Kali counting Kali Bright on the outside. See, she's being fair. She's being fair. She counted really slowly. I mean, slow enough that she wanted to make sure that Kali would get back into the ring. And now look out. And oh, look out! Oh no! Oh man! Red Velvet went for the just desserts on Kali Bright, but inadvertently booted Kali in the face. Oh man, that was inadvertent. That was on purpose. You could tell she did that on purpose. That was completely accidental. That was completely accidental. And now goes into the cover. And now Kali waking up. Oh, look at that! Oh, Kali stopped the count. And look at this! Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Kali, what are you doing? Oh, wait a minute! Kali has Velvet! Oh! Counter! Look at Kali defying orders! No! Oh, and a quick kick out there. Look at this. And now looking to check for the submission. And now Red Velvet. And now Red Velvet in control again. And now Red Velvet. And now Red Velvet with the just desserts. And now goes into the cover. And there's the victory. And Kali had to make the count. Stir it up, stir it up. And Kali had to make the count. Otherwise she would have been fired. Abysmal. Here is your winner and still the NXT Women's Champion, Red Velvet. Oh, Kelly is not too happy. Is not too happy with that. Kelly got a little bit physical during the match. She let her temper get the better of her. Kelly not happy. And Kelly like a dog, doing exactly what Velvet wants. Thanks. And, oh my God! And Red Velvet just dropped the general manager. And Red Velvet just dropped the GM with the just desserts. Red Velvet's gonna cop a fine for that. Kelly's plan goes up in smoke. Kelly's plan to make sure Carly Bray would become champion has failed. Red Velvet is still the champion, but I'm pretty sure Red Velvet is gonna get in some serious trouble for attacking the GM. Thank you for joining us, and good night.